Hi everyone, Mrs. Scoville here, and today we're going to be drawing these really fun snowman portraits, okay? So you'll need a piece of paper, a pencil, and something to outline with and then color with. And then to start out, I want you to make sure that you have your paper turned vertically. So this is the way that it should be, up and down, and not horizontal like this. So make sure your paper is turned vertical. Also called the portrait style of turning your paper, and this would be the landscape style, more for drawing landscapes. All right, we're going to start by drawing our snowman's head first. So notice it's towards the top of the page, but it's really big. I don't want you to draw these itty bitty circles like this, because then you won't have room to put your eyes and nose and mouth in it. So towards the top of the paper, draw a really big circle and do your best. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle. We all know that when we're making snowmen, if you've ever made a snowman, it's really hard to get it perfectly round. So a little wobbly circle is okay. So you're going to draw the big circle for the head. Next, we're going to do two lines going straight down to the bottom of the paper, or they're a little curved, and that's going to be for the snowman's body. So draw two curved lines going down to the bottom of the paper, like so. So now you have the snowman's body. Next, we're going to add some arms. And you notice that there's not much room on the sides for our arms. And that's okay because they can run off the page or they can touch the edge of the page. And we're going to draw them like little tree branches with pointy fingers. And remember, if it runs off the side of the page, that's totally fine. So I just drew one arm and make it kind of look like a wobbly little tree branch. And you could have your arms going in different directions if you want. All right, so for example, I have one of my arms going up and one of them's going down. And now I'm going to add some wavy lines on the arms to show that it's a real tree branch, to show that texture. So add some little wavy lines so it looks more like a real life tree branch. Next, we're going to add the details of the snowman's face. So two circles for the eyes. We're going to draw a triangle for the carrot for the nose and a dotted line for the mouth. And when you start to outline, you can color in your eyes and the mouth with the black if you want. So you could do your dotted line, or you can do them a different color. When you do the dotted line, I want you to actually draw circles and not just little tiny dots, because we want them a little bigger than dots. And then next, add some circles for buttons going down. All right. Next, we're going to add a hat and a scarf for our snowman so they can stay warm out there in their cold, cold snow. So for the hat, you can do a little winter hat like me, or if you would rather do like a top hat or a baseball cap on your snowman, that's fine too. You can add your own details. But I'm going to show you how to do the little winter cap. So I'm going to draw a little shape of the cap that on the top of the snowman's head. So it's just kind of like a curvy shape, looks like a little Santa hat almost. And then right here at the top of the head, I'm going to erase that line because we don't want to see that line anymore, right? Because we've drawn a hat and overlapped the snowman's head right there. So you'll actually erase that line for the top of the snowman's head because you don't see it anymore. And then you can add a little ball on the end of the hat. And you can add stripes for your hat, or maybe you want to do a different pattern. That's fine too. I'm going to add some stripes on my hat. But whatever pattern you do on the hat, do on the scarf too. Make it match so they have a matching set. All right, so we have our hat, and now we're going to do the scarf. So to do the scarf, just draw a line right underneath where the top of the snowman's body, just a curved line. That's where this the scarf would wrap around the snowman. And then off to the side, you can draw a wavy shape for the end of the scarf. And you can also draw one going down here. So let's do that together. So I drew a rectangular shape going down. So that's one side of the scarf. And then I'm going to draw another shape coming out, a rectangular shape coming out to the side, kind of like part of the scarf is blowing in the wind. So there's my other rectangular shape here, and one going down this way. On the end of scarves, they also have like these little yarn strings. So I'm going to add some strings to the end of my scarf. And then, like I said, I want you to do the same pattern on your scarf as you did on your hat. So I'm going to add some stripes on my scarf. All right. So just like that. And then when you're all finished drawing, I want you to get your black marker or your black crayon and trace over your picture. Remember, that's called a contour line. So you're going to outline your picture so that you can see it better. So trace over all the pencil marks that you did. Even the little details, you trace over everything. And that makes it stand out better, and your drawing, you don't lose any of the details in your drawing when you trace it first. You're going to keep outlining. See, I've got some of mine outlined. I'm not completely done yet. And remember, I said you could also use your marker to color in the eyes and the dots on the mouth if you want, but you can also color those differently if you'd like as well. And then the final thing I want you to remember is you can leave your snowman white because he's made of snow, and snow is ice, or it's when water freezes and falls from the clouds. So it is white. So leave your snowman white, but I do want you to color the background. Maybe you color it blue like the sky, but you really can choose any color to color your background as long as you color the whole background all around your snowman. All right, you guys, have fun, and I can't wait to see your snowman. Oh, one more thing. If you wanted to make it a snow woman instead by adding some kind of hair, go for it and have fun. Happy art making.